Are your muscles shrinking without you even noticing? Every time you skip this one food, you're silently allowing sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, to win. And by the time you realize what's happening, you could already be too weak to reverse it. This is not just about strength, it's about your freedom. Because once your muscles go, your independence follows. If you're over 60, your body is already losing muscle every single day. According to the National Institutes of Health, adults over 60 lose up to 3 to 8% of their muscle mass per decade, and after 70, it accelerates. And it doesn't stop there. Weak muscles lead to falls, broken hips, walkers, and wheelchairs. According to the CDC, 1 out of 4 seniors fall each year, and most of those falls are due to weakened legs and poor muscle strength. And the tragedy? Many of these falls cause injuries that you never fully recover from, all because your body was starving for a simple nutrient. And it's found in one food most seniors don't eat enough of anymore. The food? High-quality animal protein. Specifically, wild-caught salmon. Yes, just 4 ounces, 3 times a week, could drastically slow down muscle loss. Why? Because salmon is packed with complete protein and a unique fat called DHA, an omega-3 that Harvard researchers have linked to better muscle strength and regeneration in older adults. But most seniors have replaced it with toast, tea, or low-protein snacks. And this simple dietary shift is costing you your legs, but don't make the mistake of just eating more protein, because unless you're pairing it with this, your muscles still won't rebuild. What is this? It's a vitamin your muscles need to actually use the protein you eat, vitamin D. And shockingly, over 60% of adults over 65 in the US are deficient in it, according to the Mayo Clinic. Without vitamin D, your muscles become resistant to protein. It's like trying to build a house, but your workers refuse to use the bricks. Even worse, low vitamin D increases fall risk by 40%. That's why doctors at Harvard suggest pairing salmon, or any protein, with sunlight or a vitamin D3 supplement. But there's one more mistake that ruins your muscle strength, even if you're eating salmon and taking vitamin D. Most seniors eat this food every day, believing it's healthy, when in fact it triggers inflammation that blocks muscle repair. It's in most senior-friendly snacks, and it's marketed as heart-healthy. We'll reveal that in a moment. But first, there's something your doctor probably hasn't told you. A shocking study published in The Lancet followed thousands of seniors and found the strongest predictor of longevity wasn't blood pressure, it wasn't cholesterol, it was muscle mass. Yes, seniors with more muscle lived longer, healthier lives, even if they had other medical problems. That means building muscle isn't just about strength, it's about survival. Yet, seniors are told to focus on meds, mobility aids, and painkillers, when they should be focusing on protein. Not just any protein, but leucine-rich protein. And wild-caught salmon contains one of the highest natural doses. Leucine is the amino acid that directly tells your muscles to grow. But if you skip meals or eat protein-poor breakfasts like cereal or toast, you miss the only window in the day where muscle growth can happen. Because as we age, muscle protein synthesis becomes anabolic resistant. Translation: you need more protein to trigger the same growth you used to get from less. So while a younger person might only need 15 grams, seniors over 60 need at least 30 grams of protein per meal to maintain muscle. That's the new science, and most seniors are falling behind. So here's what you should do today. Start your day with a high-protein breakfast, not toast, not oatmeal, but eggs, cottage cheese, or Greek yogurt, combined with salmon at lunch or dinner at least 3 times per week. And always include a vitamin D3 supplement, 1,000–2,000 IU per day, unless your doctor says otherwise. Second, avoid inflammation-blocking foods that cancel out your muscle gains. Remember that food we warned you about? It's vegetable oils, especially canola, soybean, and corn oils. These oils are found in packaged crackers, baked snacks labeled low-fat, processed salad dressings. According to researchers at Harvard Health, these oils increase chronic low-grade inflammation, which disrupts muscle recovery and even damages mitochondria, your cell's powerhouses. Switch to olive oil or avocado oil instead. And finally, don't forget movement. Even light resistance training, like chair squats or resistance bands, when combined with salmon and vitamin D, can reverse muscle loss in just weeks. Now, let's look at why salmon works so well for seniors. According to the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia and Muscle, omega-3 fatty acids like DHA and EPA have a direct anabolic effect on skeletal muscle. This means they activate the mTOR pathway, the main switch that tells your muscles to grow. In one study, older adults who took omega-3 supplements saw up to a 50% increase in muscle protein synthesis compared to those who didn't. But why not just take a fish oil pill? Because the synergy of protein plus omega-3s in natural salmon works better than either alone. Food-based nutrients are always better absorbed, and wild-caught salmon gives you both in one simple, delicious package. But remember, farmed salmon is often raised on grain and lacks the same omega-3 profile. Always go for wild-caught Alaskan salmon. Dr. Roger Fielding from Tufts University warns, many older adults fail to meet the minimum protein requirement and don't realize the risk until they can no longer rise from a chair. And here's the scarier part. Once muscle mass drops below a threshold, called the mobility cliff, it's incredibly hard to regain it. That's why waiting, even 6 months, can mean the difference between living independently or needing a caregiver. One final trap: relying on carbs for energy. Many seniors reach for toast, juice, or crackers when they feel tired, but these foods spike blood sugar, leading to fatigue, not fuel. And worse, glucose without protein stimulates fat gain, not muscle growth. Replace carb-heavy snacks with protein-rich ones: hard-boiled eggs, sardines, a handful of almonds, and a cheese stick. If you remember one thing from this video, remember this: your muscles are your medicine, and salmon is the prescription you're not taking. Don't wait until you've lost the ability to walk unassisted. Don't wait until climbing stairs feels impossible, because once it's gone, it's hard to get back. Eat 4 ounces of wild-caught salmon 3 times a week. Pair it with vitamin D, remove inflammatory oils, and start light resistance movement today. Your independence, your vitality, and your life may depend on it.